What is it?
We've arrived at Kythra. We'll soon go ashore to find a descendant of Athena.
I sense a taint on this island. A corruption.
Hecate? Black tongues?
I'm not sure. It's not like any other presence I've felt involving the dark titaness. It's old and quiet. Almost as if dormant.
Hostile?
I can't say. It's as if it teeters on the edge, waiting to be tipped to one side or the other.
I fought a campaign in the swamps of the Cyclades once. Word of advice, lad. Watch the bugs. I lost more men to bugs than I did to the enemy.
Tell me of your own deeds. How Ares favored you in battle.
I remember the first time Ares came to me in battle. It was against the Corinthians. Damn olive eaters. Most of our ships hadn't even hit the beach, but I was young and stupid and starving for glory. As soon as we landed, I took a company of men and rode for the enemy camp. Before we knew it, we were surrounded by them. We fought like rabid dogs, but there were so many. My standard bearer took an arrow to the neck. Young kid, 15. The sight filled me with such fury. A red mist descended upon the field, and I felt a tremendous surge of power. Alone, I charged into the thickest throng. The only sound I heard was the crack of Corinthian bones beneath my mace. Turns out, without even realizing it, I fought my way to their general and sculled him. Before my armies ever showed up, the Corinthians fled the field. That was the power of Ares.
Tell me of your own deeds. How Ares favored you in battle.
I remember this one time, fighting the Black Tongues and their Ionian mercenaries in the Cyclades. Now they had this one warrior, real terror, fastest swordsman I'd ever seen. So he calls me out, single combat to decide the day. Normally, I don't like such challenges. Robs my men of their chance for glory. But this Ionian was too good to pass up, so I accepted. 2 times we engaged, and 2 times I came away cut. Did I say he was fast? Like frightened quicksilver.
What did you do?
I got angry. I called to Ares, and he let my fury wash away all pain, all feeling. So the next time the Ionian came, I exposed my side to him. Naturally, he took the bait and ran me through. Oh, I let him bury that sword deep in my side. I felt nothing, and there he was, nice and close, and his sword stuck in me. I crushed his skull like a grape. I tell you, I heard Ares laughing as I passed out.
Tell me of your own deeds. How Ares favored you in battle.
Did I ever tell you of the time I fought in the arena?
You were a gladiator?
For a day. I was just a boy, 16 or so. My father had forbid me from fighting there, but the cheers of the crowd were too great a temptation. So I disguised myself as a Thracian soldier and entered a Macedonian melee, every man for himself. Things started well enough. I killed 3 or 4 men, all much older than myself, before this Minoan sculled me from behind. As I sat there, trying to remember my own name, the Minoan dispatched the rest of the field. Then he came back to finish me off. He looked up to the royal box for approval. There's my father, my life hanging in his decision. He gets up and addresses the entire arena.
And what did he say?
This little whelp is not worthy of a warrior's death, here beneath the gaze of Ares. Let him live, so that he can learn from the shame of his defeat. The crowd whistled and jeered me off the floor, and I swear I saw a smile play across the face of Ares' statue. Later that night, my father sent up a skin of Thracian wine to my room. I guess I hadn't fooled him.
Tell me of your own deeds. How Ares favored you in battle.
I'll tell you of the one time Ares spoke to me directly. It was after I returned from the oracle with Alcime's prophecy. I hadn't given it much thought. Seemed a bunch of gibberish at the time. One night, as I slept, Ares came to me in a dream. He appeared as a tongue of flame and said, "Will you sleep while your babe is slaughtered? Rise up, king of Mycenae. There are adders in your house." I woke in the midst of flames. A torch had been upset and caught fire to my bed. I grabbed the fist of Ares and raced for Alcime's quarters. I arrived just as the Black Tongues were creeping into a room from the balcony.
Praise Ares for his warning.
Yes, I tell you, running to my daughter's room, that was the one and only time I have truly known fear.
Let me know if you require anything. I take my leave.
I'm afraid I can't be of much help to you here, Jazon. My people have never heard of Kythra before. One thing I can tell you, the winds carry no scent of humans. Cooking fires, fisheries, waste, nothing.
That's all for now, Lycus. Thank you.
If by chance you come across some quicksilver, could use a bit of it around here.
I doubt it, Daedalus. But we'll keep a lookout.
Or cinnabar. Cinnabar would be a godsend.
Most ships refuse to sail here. Kythra has a reputation for being cursed. Those ruined ships at the docks don't do much to dispel that rumor.
This place looks deserted. We need to make port where there are some women to be found.
The fairer sex is a salve to ease all care.
Human women.
Oh, I have loved all types, and each has been an infinite joy.
Sounds more like lust than love.
No, no. To truly love one woman, you must first be able to love all women. Each helps you love more fully the next.
Then I should be pretty damn good by now.
Now you're the one confusing love and lust.
Oh, I never do that. Love drains a man of his sense and courage. Lust only drains his purse.
It will be interesting to see how much of the Kythra I remember still remains.
That's all for now, Pan. Thank you.
3 things I'd hope to find. A hot meal, a warm embrace, a passable wine. 3 things we find instead: a deserted harbor, the stench of swamp gas, and bugs the size of sparrows.
This isn't a pleasure trip, Achilles.
Oh, the taste of Argos' cooking dispelled any such illusion the night we sailed from Mycenae.
What's a few ghosts, anyway?
So Kythra was once home to the fleece?
Held in Athena's temple.
Must have been someone either very brave or very stupid to steal something from Athena.
Or very desperate. In any case, it's not the fleece we're supposed to find here, but a descendant of Athena herself.
Understood. So I've been speaking with Lycus. He thinks it a good idea that I live among humans for a time. After we find the fleece, of course. He says I won't ever truly know myself until I do.
When we're done, you're welcome to return with me to Jolkos. You can see how that fits you, and then go from there. It's a beautiful place. Not as busy as Mycenae, and lots of open space.
I'd like to see your home. Perhaps I'll take you up on that offer.
I've been to Kythra once or twice over the centuries, Jazon, but not since the great storm afflicted the island. After that, no one heard from Kythra again. Nevertheless, perhaps I would prove useful in navigating the ruins that remain.
Yes. You'll come ashore with me.
Of course. Ready when you are. It's quiet. Either there's no one here, or they're trying hard not to be heard.
This place was once full of life. Fishermen at work, ships arriving to bring travelers from all over Greece. Further inland is Kythra village, and the temple of Athena itself.
I don't see any signs that would suggest a large group of people.
It's one of the great mysteries. One day, during a fantastic thunderstorm, everything just stopped. News from Kythra simply ceased to exist. Travelers arrived to find the island deserted and the temple sealed. Some claim they found a city of statues, as if the people had left behind monuments to themselves.
Somewhere on this island is the person we seek.
If only we came before the vanishing, you could have chosen between 2 members of Athena's bloodline. Twins.
Twins?
The High Priestess Medusa and her brother Perseus, the Temple Guardian. Both young and beautiful and full of promise, the pride of Kythra. But they vanished along with the rest. The one we seek would have to be many generations removed from those siblings.
And what of the fleece?
Kythra was once home to the Golden Fleece. Some think the fleece could still be here. As far as I know, no one's been inside the temple since that great storm so many years ago.
The sooner we start looking, the sooner we'll finish. Come.
Statues, like in Pan's tale. Who would put these in such a place?
Could it be a warning?
Of
what?
Of whatever caused the Kythrans to disappear.
An Isle of Judgment awaits its sentence. The Temple of Wisdom cries out for guidance. Wisdom, justice, courage, discipline, humility. These are the virtues that must be preserved.
How far to the temple, Pan? That seems a likely place to hunt our quarry.
The temple lies past the swamps, adjoined to Kythra village, beyond a great gate. If those gates are closed, we may have a hard time getting in. We shall see.
Over there! Look!
Are you the judge? The village is ahead.
I didn't hear that girl approach. That girl left no tracks.
If there are people here, we might see the temple yet. It's a fascinating piece of architecture, a melange of influences.
They're waiting for you.
These statues show an attack, but it doesn't make any sense. If the Kythrans were killed in an invasion, who would have made the statues? The people who killed them?
Here, come.
Here, there is the law. The law is deaf to the lamentations of the condemned. The law returns mute silence to the outcries of the populace. The law is blind to all station and condition. Here there is the law, and any here must bow to it.
That's both reassuring and unsettling at the same time.
Kythra was renowned for its code of law. Its system was used as the model for many other cities and nations.
This is what you must do.
Who are you?
My name is Strixa. I was chosen to deliver the message. This is the Ring of Virtues. This is what you must do.
Where is everyone? Where are the other villagers?
I'm not alone. Everyone is here. They've been waiting for you. You've already seen the others.
The statues?
Yes. The Dark Ones came in the night. We were defenseless. We could not stand against them.
The Dark Ones did this? Turned the people into statues?
No, she did. To keep us safe until the virtues could be restored. That's why we've been waiting. For you.
I don't understand. What virtues do you speak of?
You know, don't you? You tell him.
We are standing in the Ring of Virtues, Jazon. The 5 smaller circles at the edges represent the 5 virtues of Athena. Wisdom, justice, discipline, courage, and humility. Last I was here, each of the virtue circles shone like a beacon of light. The people here believed the light would shine for as long as the virtues were honored on this island.
This is what you must do. Make the virtues shine again. Then the temple will be open to us all. Tell him.
She's right, Jazon. The gate only opens after the Ring of Virtues is lit.
It's one thing to know what you hunt. It's another to know how. What must be done?
You must find and save the devout. 5 true believers. 5 virtues. Bring them home, and their virtue will light your path.
How will we know these believers who must be saved? Where can we find them?
They are here, in the village, in the swamps. They are waiting for you.
What are the 5 virtues?
Wisdom, justice, discipline, courage, humility. These are the beacons that will light your path.
Strixa, do you know if there is anyone still here who carries the blood of Athena?
The twins are trapped within, but whether they will be saved is a judgment not yet given.
If these devout people are statues, how can they be saved?
Their time for waiting is over, now that you are here. When you near them, they will hear your call.
We will find your 5 virtuous Kythrans, and if they are in danger, we will save them.
Order from chaos. Hope from despair, redemption from dishonor. The Dark Ones will try to stop you. And so it has begun.
Athena, help us!
Jazon, the statues!
Stop! By Athena's grace, you've saved us. I knew our prayers would be answered.
Thank you, stranger. Who are you?
I am Jazon. These are my companions.
The satyr? You've been here before.
Yes, long ago. You are Magistrate Minnow.
I am.
Menno, tell us what happened here.
They were Ionians. They attacked us in the night. Before we knew it, they were in the village. Before we could react, many were slaughtered. Some of our people fled into the swamps.
Ionians chased after them as well.
When all hope seemed lost, Athena delivered us, protecting us until one could arrive to stop this attack.
Have Ionians attacked before? Were they raiders?
That's what I thought at first. But they knew much of our village. I heard one of their captains shout orders to find and kill Perseus.
If they were simply raiders looking for plunder, how would they know his name?
Where are your defenses, your warriors?
We have none. Not after Phaedon disbanded the temple guard.
Phaedon?
A foreign prince and scholar. He is Medusa's advisor and consort.
Why did he disband the guard?
He said that true followers of Athena should trust in her protection.
The guard, he said, was a sign of a lack of faith.
We must find and save more of your people. We saw other statues on the way here. Where else should we look?
There are still more here in the village, but I beseech you to also explore the swamps. My daughter Iona was keeping a vigil at a small shrine to Athena there.
Our healer, Cassia, is out there as well. She went to gather herbs for the sick. We have a small child racked with fever. Cassia must be found.
Do you know what's happened inside the temple?
No, the gate is shut. The ring of virtues has gone dark. You must find our people and bring them home. Then, perhaps, the gate will open again.
Are Medusa and Perseus inside?
I can only assume so. Medusa lived in the temple. Perseus was with us in the village when the attacks occurred. But he ran inside to get the Spear of Virtue, hoping it would turn the battle.
A squad of Ionians followed him inside. The gate shut soon after that.
Stay safe here. We'll send any others we find back to the village.
You fulfill Athena's will. Return our people and my daughter Iona.
Athena protect you.
Where is Uncle? Where is Uncle? Wait for Uncle, Kiri. Wait by the virtues. Wait by the virtues. Sweep the floor, Kiri. Wait by virtues. Fish for dinner. Fish for dinner. Humility is the basis of all virtue. Humility is the basis of all virtue. Wait by the virtues, Kiri. Uncle bring home fish for dinner. Uncle bring home fish for dinner.
The Nisiros say that great souls often live in troubled minds.
Courage is always a choice.
What are these things he keeps saying?
The tenets of the virtues of Athena. He may be simple, but he knows the virtues well.
Wisdom is the simplification of knowledge. Wait for Uncle. Wait for Uncle.
Where is your uncle?
Uncle Popo, bring home fish for dinner. Humble Kiri must wait. Humble Kiri must wait. Humility is the basis of all virtue. Kiri, humility. Sweep floor, sweep village. Keep clean, keep clean.
What is your name, lad?
Kiri. Kiri short for Kyrinos. Uncle says Kiri. Kiri says Kiri. Kiri short for Kyrinos. Discipline is the order that allows freedom. Kiri discipline. Wait for Uncle. Wait by virtues. Wait by virtues.
You know your virtues well.
Kiri follows virtues. Athena blessed the small and great. Small and great. Justice is the truth in action. Action. Sweep the floor and wait for Uncle. Athena watches all. Watches all.
We must find this boy's uncle. He needs his guardian.
He said his uncle is fishing. We could search the docks.